Hey guys, Anthony here. It is Sunday, September 11th, 2022. Wanted to do this video today to talk about a few things. Did a video a few minutes ago on my pack here on the bike, on the Rad Runner, the e-bike, on the flat Esbit stove, what's contained in here, and how I use it. I did a video that's going to be posting. I actually boiled myself up some water and made some tea, so that video will be up today as well. Number two, you can go subscribe to, I'll put his channel in my description box. The Last Prepper Standing. He's out of Texas. I did one of his podcasts the other day. We had a good talk on that podcast. Hopefully there's more in the future, but he has a good page. He's starting out his YouTube channel. He's got an Instagram page called The Last Prepper Standing. Check him out if you're on Instagram. And thirdly, if you have anything wrong with your medically, with your dental, etc., have it done. Don't put it off, because if something happens, if there is some type of SHTF or grid down or something comes up and you can't get it done, and lo and behold, you end up with an infection or something, that could lead to a very bad situation. So with me, earlier in the year I had to have a tooth out, which I did, and then just recently I had my left lower jaw swelled up last weekend. It was a holiday weekend with Labor Day, so I went to urgent care Saturday morning last week, and just checking my time here. The phone, my camera's been going out on me. Went there last Saturday, got some amoxicillin, said to follow up with my dentist, which I did this past Tuesday. She did a series of x-rays, found out that I still have my wisdom teeth, so my left lower wisdom tooth was protruding through, causing it to get an infection, which hence caused the infection last weekend. So I went to an oral surgeon that they recommended, Carolinas Oral and Facial Surgery Center here. There's several locations, but I went to the one in Blakeney, North Carolina, and they took the tooth out this past Friday. So right now I have a hole where that tooth was, so I have to be careful. I've been basically home all weekend resting. Hasn't been too bad. The little bit of pain on the first day, I didn't need the medication. All I did was take Motrin, and that helped me. But the point I want to make is I had it done. If that infection was left to fester, even after the amoxicillin ran out, it could have came back and caused me an issue. And if there was some type of emergency and I couldn't get to a dentist or a doctor, there would be a major problem with an infection in your mouth that can travel, cause sepsis, different things like that. So be aware of your medical needs or your dental needs, and try to get those taken care of as soon as possible. And then the fourth thing I wanted to mention in this video, I'm going to keep it short, is I'm noticing that people are really on edge lately, especially family members. I'll send out some videos that I think people that I communicate with in text messaging chats might be interested in watching, to learn, maybe to increase their awareness, to help them along. And I think they're taking it, or they start taking it as like I'm the bad guy, like, oh, you're the bad guy, you're always preaching doom and gloom and, you know, the end of the world and this and that. And meanwhile, that's actually what's happening. They don't want to see what's really happening in their communities, in their states like New York and California, where the government is totally oppressive and against the people. But no, they won't want to see that. They don't want to correct or add to their knowledge base, or maybe add to a weak point, make it a strong point. Some of the things that I like to do. they have the mindset that they want to shoot the messenger. And I guess today's some type of football day. Oh, don't you take a day off? And I said, Saturday's my day off, the Sabbath. So I won't text them on the Sabbath. But I said, today is the day I'm back to work, and I'm promoting awareness on different things. So we went back and forth. But I just want to make the point that people are on edge. They're looking for everyone to blame but the people perpetrating the crimes against them. And that's going on wide scale. Not just you probably see it within your family or maybe groups of people that you're affiliated with. You can see that people are edgy, they're on edge. They don't know who to take it out on. They don't take their aggression out on the right people. Maybe letting their leaders know that they're oppressive and they're doing things in their communities to oppress their children, to medically oppress them with mandates, to remove their right to keep and bear arms, to call them a white supremacist, to call them a terrorist, whatever you want to, however you want to sum it up. That's what's happening widespread, I believe. And I just want to know if you guys were seeing the same thing. And with me, it's, listen, I have me and my immediate family to worry about. I have my own problems, if you will, and my own situations, medically, with my family, my wife's situation, and everybody has a different situation that they've been dealt or they have to deal with. And so I bring up the point to say that don't worry if you're trying to alert people. You might want to just stop and back off, like I will. I'll just stop and back off and let them see that, you know, Donald Trump's not going to save them, Joe Biden's not going to save them, Barack Obama's not going to save them, the New World Order's not going to save them, the World Economic Forum's not going to save them, the medical establishment at the higher levels is not going to save them. You have to worry about what skills you have, the situation that you've been dealt, and how do you deal with it. How do you prep as best you can for the given situation that you're in, for the type of home you live in, the area of the country you live in, what is going on, know what's going on around you, address those things with your preps, and then be ready. That's all you could do. Get together with like-minded people. I like to make the video vlogs so people can watch them, and I like the dialogue that goes back and forth about other people's experiences, and then people can learn off that. So that's my video today, guys. Just wanted to let you know. I'll be riding the Rad bike later. I want to take it for a ride and do a quick scout on the way it's set up now. Maybe I'll try to film that and bring you guys along, okay? Take care. Stay ready. Anthony signing off.